Hello and welcome to Moinframe. My name is Justus and today we are adding an RSS feed to our website. This was actually suggested by Dan in the comments, so shout out to Dan, great idea. To add the feed, we don't use a plugin or custom routes, but just a built-in Kirby feature called Content Representations. The idea is pretty straightforward. Kirby maps URL extensions to template files. We already have our posts.php template that renders when you visit the post page. Now, if we create a file called posts.xml.php, Kirby will automatically serve that when you visit the posts.xml URL. And the best part, we still have access to our $page object and all content and methods of that page. You can use it for JSON, RSS, or really any format you want. I will link in the description. For RSS, there is a specification that defines a set of elements like channel, item, title, description, and so on. If you want to look up what elements are available and what they do, the RSS 2.0 spec at rssboard.org is a good reference. It's actually quite readable, or you just ask an LLM to create it for you. So let's build our RSS template. We have our post.php template here, and we want to create a new template with the XML extension. So new file, post.xml.php. Now let's add the template code. And we go through it line by line. The RSS date is a little helper function because I'm using the Intel date formatting. And it has this weird, like RSS has a weird kind of date syntax. So we are using a little helper method to get around that and echo out the correct date format for the RSS feed. Next, we are getting our children, and we can see we have access to our $page, the same variable we are using on the normal posts template. And we just get the children, published, sort by, and yeah, limited to 20. Next, we are using the header function, and this basically sends the header content type for application RSS XML here, just for the browsers to get the correct header data. The channel is basically the tag that wraps all of it, so that is the main property in this file. And this holds on the first level just meta information about the feed, so about all posts. This is the title of the page, the description. We are using the meta description here, a link to this page, and also like the language and the last build date. And this is just derived from the last post. So once I post a new post, it will update the last build date, and the feeds will know there is a new post in there. The individual posts are looped over here, and each post is an item. And item is basically the most important thing in an RSS feed. So this wraps the blog post itself. So for each post, we will have an item. And here is again some metadata about this item. So the title, the link, GUID, that's basically unique global identifier. We can use the URL here. And the publish date, and also description. And for the description, I'm using a method called excerpt. So we are using our blocks, which generate HTML. And then we will excerpt at 300 just to get like the description. And then we have our content encoded, and this is just our whole blog post content. And you can see we have this weird CData syntax here. And this is just so we can use normal HTML in here. So we don't have to escape our blog post or use special markup for it. We can just put in HTML in here and escape it via the CData attribute. And if we have an auto set, we can also include this as an author tag in the item. To make sure that all of our content doesn't break the scheme of the XML, so it's pretty strict, so this might happen, we are using the ESC function from Kirby. It's built in, And you can add a second argument, and this specifies the content type you want to escape, and this is XML in this case. So we are wrapping all of our fields in the ESC function just to be sure not to break our feed. If we go to the front end, you can see this is our posts page, and I just type in here .xml. Press enter, and this is our XML feed. You can see there's our RSS. We have the channel here and many items, I think 4, yeah, which are our recent blog posts. Now the feed is there, but nobody knows it's there. So we have 2 options to make the public aware of this feed. The first one is pretty straightforward. Just add a link to the visible parts of your homepage. We are doing this here in our post.php template. So just add a page URL.xml link. There it is. We can click it, and this goes straight to the RSS feed. But you can also include an auto-discovery tag in your head. For me, this is done in the layout. And you can see here we have an if tag for the template posts. And if we are on the post template, we link to an alternative link with the type of application, RSS XML. And the link is the page URL.xml. And that's it, a fully functional RSS feed for our blog, built right into Kirby without any dependencies. If you have ideas for future videos, leave them in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and see you in the next one. Bye!